Oh, okay. Hello, friends and family. It's been a while since I did a video out in the woods. I gotta watch where I'm walking. This path has gotten so skinny, and if I go off the path, I'm like way past my knees. You really gotta I'm basically just out here to burn Willow's energy level off because she's got a lot of energy. She's a little bit crazy. So anyways, I'm out here and it's finally March. Let me get this. There we go. I don't know how to use the selfie stick. So anyways, it's been a rough winter. I'm not gonna lie. We've gotten tons of snow. Last winter was like a piece of cake. This winter was really tough. Like there's so much snow. And it wasn't like a little accumulation. It literally felt like it just snowed almost every day. And when you have equipment that like kind of works one day and doesn't work the next day, like our snowblower, Scott's fixed it about, 5 times. It gets frustrating. So this winter has been a real learning experience. I mean, we didn't even have, I don't even know how we would have done this winter with Scott working 2 days and having to go out to the woods to get wood all the time. It would have never worked out. So I'm happy that we bought wood, but it still was a lot of work because now we got it in November. So every time you go to cut wood, you got to shovel the wood. And that's the thing, like Scott was saying, when you want to do something, you just want to do that one thing. But when you're out here, you have to do several things to accomplish that one job. So you have to snow blow the driveway and clear the driveway, clear your wood, cut your wood, split your wood, bring it back on the sled. And we're doing that basically every day. Sometimes he'll do a bunch at once, depending on how he feels. And then you'll have like 2 days worth. But honestly, you're just doing it every day. And it's the snow, trying to keep up with the snow, which we didn't. Our yard's a mess. We've got snow drifts huge around the house. Scott just cleaned the roof off yesterday. We had a bunch of ice jams and they're starting to melt and getting water on the roof. So yeah, it's been a long winter. We're glad we're getting near the light at the end of the tunnel for sure. We both wish we could have done more this winter. It was just so hard to, like even this trail, trying to keep this trail clear. We had one day where it basically snowed all day and then the next day and it was windy and drifting. And this is about, I'm going to say 20 to 25 minute walk a day that we do. It's like a straight line and then a loop that connects back up with the straight line. So it's like a balloon shape. So it's about 25 minutes, sometimes 30 because I stop a lot and I go out and explore like I'm doing now, just taking my time. But after that snowfall, we did it and it took me 40 minutes to walk through. It was just like baby stepping, and I don't know if you could see the path. Like, it's just hard snow packed down, and it's only about, well, the size of our feet and the dog's feet. So the minute you step off, you sink down, and then you're like struggling to get back up. This path right here is not bad because you walk it twice. This is the main one. The loop you're only doing once. And then there's an open meadow area that I walk. So it's always blowing. But, and the temperature was a big issue too, because I couldn't bring the dogs out as often as I wanted. It's really hard on their paws. And you know, Willow and Rocky have like shepherd husky in them. But they still get cold. Their feet still bother them. And I have to be the parent and say, no, we're not going out in minus 20. It's not good for your pads or your feet. So we do small things in the yard to kind of burn energy. But it's been rough because it's been like weeks where I couldn't come out here with them because the temperature drops. So yeah, I think this was, I'm gonna say, our roughest winter, even though we seem to have been more ready for it with wood than any other winter. So our first winter, we did have a lot of snow, but the temperatures were milder. And then the next winter, it was hardly any snow last year. And then we were just dumped on this year. So it really made us think that we really need to buckle down regardless of what's going on in the summertime. Like last summer, I had issues with my knee. And I put on a lot of weight. And I really thought, oh, this is the winter, I'll walk it off and get it off. And now I haven't been able to do it at all because of the temperature and the snowfall. It's like walking in sand. And it's exhausting sometimes, but it's beautiful out here. And I hate not coming out here. I love being out here with the dogs. But we definitely are, yeah, we need to step it up a notch. For our skills of being prepared for winter. Definitely next winter, we're hoping to be way more prepared and do more in the winter time. I'm hoping next winter will not be anything like this winter. It's actually beautiful out here today. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to film the dogs for a little bit on our walk. And yeah, just to let you guys know that we're still hanging in there. I wanted to do an update video, but this winter was rough. I'm not gonna lie, this winter was a tough winter. Made us question what the heck we were doing out here. I mean, but you only need to come out here to be like, yeah, it's worth it. But there's times where you're like, is it though? Is it? But anyways, we're gonna do our walk here. I almost fell off the trail. And try to enjoy this day while it's nice and warm to do this. Go on if you want to go by. Go by. You too, Rock. I'm coming. Not sure where Willow is. I think she cut through there. She will show up. She always does. She can't get far, thank God, this snow. There you are, crazy girl. They love being out here. This is probably one of my favorite spots because there's a lot of mature pines and spruce. And I like this little area. If me and Scott were to build again, I think it would be this area. And we've been thinking about it. What's going on, Luna? Are you stuck? Are you stuck in the snow? Come on. Oh my goodness, you're really stuck. She gets stuck in these snowbanks. Come on. Guys, Luna. What are you doing? Are your paws cold? I don't think we're gonna do the whole thing. It is still quite cold out here for them. Especially the girls, they have a lot of fur between the pads of their feet. So does Rocky. We trim them when we can, when they let us. I hate that. It's really pretty. But this is the area where there's tons of poplar. Now poplars are really a beautiful tree when they have the room to really, like these ones right here are just long, tall trees with a cluster at the top. Now the ones in my yard that had room to grow with multiple branches, they're really beautiful that way. So we want to thin these out a little bit. So it'll be more, the trees will be more thicker than just these little skinny, because they tend to just get super tall and then just come down and fall. It's beautiful out here today. Like the sun is definitely deceiving because it is still really cold. Well, we're going to finish our walk and we hope everybody has a great weekend. What is it, Thursday? Yeah, we hope everybody has a great weekend. I think we're in for another snowstorm this weekend, so we will keep you updated.